I had not been very much involved in the Odisha campaign except I had gone once. I have been very much more involved in our campaign in Manipur, where we had 5 by-elections. So whether it is Manipur or Odisha or Bihar or Madhya Pradesh, we should of course wait for the final results to come out. About Odisha, we'll see what the results are and then I can comment. As far as the trends are concerned in Bihar and Madhya Pradesh and Manipur, they look very heartening. And I must say 2 or 3 things here. One is, it is clear that people around the country, in very large measure, support Prime Minister Modi's leadership and they support the BJP and the NDA. This is particularly visible in Bihar, where, as you know, the opinion polls and exit polls championed by a certain section of the media were all showing a very different picture. And what you are seeing today as when the counting proceeds is quite different. What the counting is showing, to my mind, is reflective of the people's mood over the last 8 months. If you see, from the beginning of the COVID pandemic, when there was prediction of disaster in India, but the way Modi ji's leadership and the government of India managed the crisis and minimized the difficulties that people had to face. Millions of people were transported by train. All sorts of arrangements in terms of direct benefits transfer was made by Jan Dhan, Aadhaar, Mobile Trilogy. All this kicks in. So we'll wait for the results. But the counting looks like the support that we see around the country exists.
Sir, LJP President Chirag Paswan always maintained that he will be one of the kingmakers. At least he and BJP would form the government in this state. Do you think that the trends are showing that, or do you think that JDU and BJP will form the government?
Look, I think, from what I can see in the trends just now, and the timing is not yet 11 o'clock in the morning, is that the NDA is leading in more number of seats compared to all others. Now, as far as the LJP's position, they have always continued to say that they support Modi ji. Bihar has been an exception. That is not a position they have taken at a national level. Let's see. The way things are going, NDA on its own will have its majority. So let's see how it turns out. See, relying on Congress can never be a good strategy when you have seen that the Congress keeps digging a bigger hole, pushing the same agenda again and again, which has been rejected by people again and again. I think people in Bihar have not forgotten the jungle raj that existed when the RJD was last in power for so many years. Daylight kidnappings were considered almost a normal economic activity in that state. And even senior leaders used to say that from that state who were then in government. So this is a new aspirational India. And I think the considerations on which such parties used to win elections through muscle power, through creating divisiveness in society, people are moving on from that. And so I'm still hopeful that they will see the light, but their campaign is being shown up. The contradictions in, I think that Gupkar group are very obvious because they have been making some statements which are blatantly anti-India. They are asking for foreign intervention in India. Now, this is about as anti-India as you can get. So, Congress has to do more than say that NC is not representing them, because on one hand they are together, they are being seen together, they are supposed to be fighting these district council elections together. So you can't, as they say, hunt with the hounds and run with the hares. They think people are stupid, but people are not stupid. They understand this, that this contradiction will get exposed more and more. And I must say that everybody is entitled to take part in elections in India at district level or any level, as long as they swear allegiance to the Constitution. And these are people who have repeatedly sworn allegiance to the Constitution and taken benefit of being in government in Jammu and Kashmir. Now If they are going to contest, they will be swearing allegiance to the Constitution. But that cannot be optional. It cannot be odd even, that on odd days they swear allegiance to the Constitution and on even days they ask China to intervene in India. They have to be consistent.